Lot,
I'm F.A. Toros.
I'm Justin Nelson.
and this is our game Snake. Basically, in this game, you're the player that's black with the blue tail, and the CPU or the AI is that spider. And the goal of the game is to get as much food as you can in 60 seconds, and you're there to beat yourself, and the AI is there to take the food from you, and you can stun the AI by running into it like that. And yeah, okay. So Justin's gonna explain to you how the movement works.
So initially, the player moves at a 90-degree angle to the right. This continues until the player decides to press one of the directional keys. Once one of the directional keys is pressed, then direction blocks show up, and depending on which key is selected, the direction vector of the player component moves in that direction. Additionally, there is a forever block that moves one step continuously, and so this ensures that the player is always moving.
Okay, so the food generation is fairly simple. We set boundaries negative 230 to 230, negative 170, 170. It picks a random coordinate and places the food there. Additionally, we keep track of the food's x coordinate and the food's y coordinate as global variables, and that's for the AI. The AI works with four situations. The food is either placed top left, left upper, right upper, uh, down right, down left, and according to that, it decides what routes it's going to take. And you can see that there's four if statements here. So if the player hits the AI, it stuns it and switches costumes and pretends to kind of die for about 5 seconds. And then it's relays CPU go, and it reboots the whole entire routing system. Also, we have P1 touches food as a global variable, and that global variable keeps track of if the player gets to the food before the CPU, and if that happens, then it reboots and chooses a new route. For the purpose of this demo, we took out touch if the AI is touching the tail of the snake, just because it makes the game go a little slower, and just for the video, we wanted to make it so it goes faster. Also, there's another one over here that if touching edge and if touching your own tail, game over equals true. We just want to take those out for the purpose of the demo.
As far as creating the tail, that's this cleanup sprite, and basically what happens is this sprite is placed. It follows the direction, or it follows where the player is, because we track the player's x and y coordinates with global variables, and so this sprite will go to where it is, but not directly on it. It'll be like behind it, six units, and we program this so if the direction's going to the right, it'll be behind it 6x units. If it's going up, it'll be below it 6y units, etc. And so then it goes there, and then we have this forever clone. So we played around with the clones, and it basically just clones itself every 0.05 seconds. We put the 0.05 seconds in there so it doesn't just go continuously. It also makes the snap program run slower, so this will make it run a little faster. And it'll keep cloning itself, and then when the clones will start to delete after the number of food seconds. The number of food is determined by how long the list of food is, and the list of food basically grows as you get another green square, which is your food. So every time you hit one of those, the list gets longer. Therefore, it waits longer to delete these clones, and your tail gets longer. Let's see. And finally, this is the game over sprite. We set a global variable called game over to false, and when it's true, all of a sudden this new costume comes up. It looks like that, game over, and pops up in the middle of the screen. It says good job and reports your score, and then basically the game's all over. So yeah, that's our project, Snake with an AI.